guys, welcome back. I hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving break, because I know mine is almost over. And I hope you had an amazing Thanksgiving, no matter what you did. Unless it was a crime. Don't go committing crimes on Thanksgiving. Don't go committing crimes, period. Anyway, this video is about get to know my book characters and then get to know a little bit about me. We're gonna get the little bit over with before I ramble about my book, because I know, like, when I talk about my book, I get motivation to work on my book. This is like my 8th attempt at this video without rambling about myself and making y'all sit and like stare at me while I ramble about myself, which would not be as interesting as rambling about a book. Hi, I'm That One Bookmaker. I have had this channel for like a few weeks, I think maybe close to a month now. I'm not even sure anymore. I have 18 subscribers. My goal right now is 20 subscribers. I am a writer who is working on a actual book, like a real book, like a I'm gonna publish this book, who is working towards publishing after I finish. I already know someone who might be willing to help, is willing to help me. I am under the age of 18. Not gonna give a direct age because I'm not judging people who do, but I am not comfortable doing that. But I am under the age of 18. I think that is important knowledge for you guys to know. As I have recently checked my viewers, and like, there are some people who are over the age of 18 watching me. So that's important. I am a child. Bum 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 bum. I have written several mini books that, like, I never published in the past. Neurodivergent. Like, there's autism in there, there's ADHD, like, the doctors are still figuring me out, guys. That's funny. Except it's also not funny. If I haven't already said this, I've had several YouTube channels in the past. In case any of you watched them for some reason. Which, honestly, if you do, I apologize for little me and her plushy storyline. That was complex and heavily annoying. Now, time to talk about my book. The book you guys have seen me actively work on is, possibly going to be called The Aftermath, but I have also I've learned there is also another book out there called that, and also a movie or show called that, and I don't want to steal their original name for their content, because that'd be rude. I'm just fidgeting with almost anything on my bed. We have 4 characters who are the main characters. Not main characters as in everyone's gonna get a POV. Main characters as in they're the focus of the story. Aspen, the girl who we will probably hover around in this book, like either not first person, that would be, well, possibly. Considering, well, anyway, either we're going to be hovering in her POV or third person focusing on her. Third person is like a narrator, describes what she's feeling, but there's no I, me, I did. It'd be more like she did, she said, she threw, she went, she ate, Like, yeah, stuff like that. Then we have James, her dad, Anna, her friend, and then Adam, the character I hate writing because he is not a positive guy. I don't like him, but he's necessary. Anyone else hate writing the bad guys? Because, like, you already know all the damage this character is gonna do, and you have to incorporate them for the conflict in the story evolution. Any other writers, please tell me if you hate writing the bad guys. It is, oh yeah, we have Anna, who is, like, the trigger character, because, like, she appears, we learn some things about her, and then, her being there causes, Adam to come, and Aspen then learns the truth, and then they go on the run from Adam, and, like, well, possibly, they go on the run from Adam, and then we have a character who dies. I'm not gonna say who, because I would spoil everything. And then we have, like, Aspen finally, like, learning the truth, finding out who she wants to be in the truth, and, like, changing her life, and then, like, then we have, like, the possible, like, in the end, the possible cliffhanger that might lead me to writing a second book. My mom thinks it'd be a good idea, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to continue the storyline, so there possibly won't be a cliffhanger. Also, I just don't like books that end in cliffhangers. Because, like, what if they never publish that second book? What if they, like, take 8 years? Well, honestly, if it takes 8 years, it better be a good book. But what if they, like, take forever to publish that second book? And I'm just left here wondering what happens next. But yeah, it is set in a mushroom virus kind of thing. But, like, the mushroom virus started in 2025, and due to the mushroom virus causing chaos, it slows down the development of technology because they have to do, like, special this, special that, like, needing to focus on this, trying to prevent this, trying to find a cure for this, and the mushroom virus, and, like, blah, 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 the study of it, everything. So no, there's no laser guns, no, there's no lightsabers, no, there's no spaceships, no, there's no aliens, because technical advancements were massively slowed down. No, there's no Teslas. There's no flying cars. With Google Play Games, you can I don't care about Google Play Games. Sorry, I have music playing in the background, and I'm getting an ad. I need not Spotify Premium, YouTube Premium, and then there's another ad. But it's set in a few years in the future, but technical advancements were incredibly slowed down, so it's not going to be like oh, we have a laser gun that can terminate the infected humans. No, you don't. But why? Because I said so and I'm the writer. But it would make it interesting. No, it would make it basic and lame. But what about it is so lame? It would make it not as emotional and in-depth. But yes, it would. But no, it wouldn't, and I'm the writer. There you go. That's a very dramatic explanation. Sorry. No laser guns. There might be a book like that in the future, but definitely not for me. That might be for my brother. No, my brother wants to be a gamer. Hey, Minecraft's fun. Yeah, fun fact. I got so bored of searching for resources on the internet for creating maps so I can visually see it. I created a Minecraft world to create all the structures. What about that doesn't say, oh, this girl has issues? Other than the fact that my characters are gonna hate me. But yeah, it is set in a mushroom-themed virus where the spores spread through the air and get into the lungs. If you want more information about that, either go watch my other videos, or if those don't explain it, ask me about it in the comments, and I will answer it in a video, because I can't directly reply to comments through my phone, because that is a restricted setting. The only way I see your comments is I use a, hold on. Sorry, I can't turn the camera around, but I use a computer to read your comments, and then I possibly, most likely, will reply to them in a video. So hey, I guess anyone who comments technically gets a shout out. Hello to all my commenters. If I forgot to mention you guys, y'all made me smile. Anyway, but yeah, with a complex science-themed mushroom virus that I have gone over how weather affects it, I've gone over how animals are affected by it, I've gone over the icky, gooey, I don't know, not gooey, but like icky descriptions of how it works and how it affects like mothers and fathers and like I haven't gone, well, it affects children the same way because they have lungs. I've gone over immunity. I've gone over almost everything I can think of. If I've gone over something that you haven't gone over something that you want explained, let me know. I will do the research on it. I will figure it out, and I will then talk about it, because I want this to be as realistic as humanly possible, because like I don't like AI writing. I will say it again. I don't like AI writing. Like, you can go ask, I don't know, ChatGPT to write you a story. It can't make it as human as a human can make it. AI doesn't have feelings, and if it does, we've pushed it too far. Overall, I just don't like AI, period. If you like AI, that's fine. Use it responsibly and use it maturely. Oh, it's the mailman. Hello, mailman. Anyway, door let me inside. I need to get into this. Sorry. I know that has like, no, that's the milkman, not the mailman, but the milkman is so cool. Anyway, yeah. So like, what was I talking about when I started talking about AI? Writing? Yeah, like humanish writing. Yeah, but like all the stuffs about it, I can't remember what I was talking about when I brought up AI, but y'all probably can. But oh yeah, if I haven't gone over something, and you want me to go over it, or at least have an idea about how this and that and all that, just let me know. Comment. I have my comment set to like all comments allowed. Sadly, that means I might see some comments that I won't want to see in the future. Comments are comments. And if anyone comments, I will see it in my comment count, and I'll just go find the video where you've commented. I'll read your comment, and I'll probably respond to it as long as it's a positive, well, not positive, but like as long as it's either, it needs to be a respectful comment. You can't go cussing someone out in my comments and then expect me to respond to you. But yeah. Any future hate will definitely be ignored, by the way. Like, if you are watching this and you're like, oh, this is lame, if you comment that it's lame, I'm going to ignore you. You're not gonna get a reaction. I think the most things that, like, encourage haters to keep hating is the reactions. And I get it, that's repetitive, and it's said often, but it's true. Because I know if my brother's hating on something I do and I just ignore him, he'll eventually apologize. He'll be like, That was dumb of me to say. I'm sorry. And sure, they might not apologize for hating, but like, they're still gonna silently question themselves why they did it if you just don't give them the response that they want. Anyway, back to book topic. But yeah, I've gone over a whole lot about how the virus works. And I think I've even come up with a name due to the help of my classmates on my online school. Which is nice. It's a very childish name. Not childish, but like very unscientific name. But it's still a name that I think fits. And another ad? I don't even have a bank account, dude. But yeah. We've gone over a whole lot about it. We've gone over characters, character development, character announcements, villains, heroes. Well, not heroes, but like positive characters, negative characters. I've done hours of research at like 11 p.m. trying to learn more about mushrooms, how they affect humans, how they affect animals. I once literally searched what happens if a mass ruptures in your lungs on Google just to get an accurate description of symptoms. I have gone through hours of imaginary, like, YouTube shorts of my characters, trying to see what suits them, what doesn't suit them, their interests, their dislikes, their outfits, their looks, their personality, their attachment, their way of expressing attachment, their all the stuffs. I was once at a park and stared into the void while watching several imaginary edits of my characters to get to know them better. I recently got the idea from a friend of mine at the library to do different POVs in different situations. Oh yeah, this is a tip, by the way. If you have no idea what POV to write in, if you're writing either a short story, I don't know, assignment for your class, just a fun little story for you, and you don't know what POV to write in. My friend gave me this tip, so I shall hand it to you. Here you go. There is no need to return anything, just a tip. A free tip. Write the same mini story over and over again in different versions of POVs. First person, like third person, all the other versions of third person, first person, all the other versions of first person, different narrator styles, different wording, different all the stuffs. Just try out different POVs, and I didn't even think of this. I don't know if it's a common tip, but it's something my friend gave me a tip, like two of my friends, my librarian and my friend. But yeah. This is now an 18-minute long video. Anything else? If you have any, well, this will be the end of my video. I hope you have a lovely, amazing day. If you have any video ideas or content you want to see me do, as long as it's appropriate, and not a dance trend, comment it down below, and I will definitely read any comments that are given to me, and I will definitely respond as long as they are respectful. But yeah, if you have any content ideas or tips or need an explanation on anything or something I said didn't make sense and you just want me to try and explain it in a different way, let me know. I want to make myself as clear to you guys as I can, and definitely want to keep my content entertaining enough that keeps you guys wanting to come back. I love you guys non-romantically. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!